with TikTok. The TikTok ban.
Oh yeah,
bro. Like, okay, I use TikTok for a little bit, but what I'm really mad about was they took CapCut out too. Cause CapCut is what I use to edit videos, bro. It's an amazing app. If y'all haven't used it, use it, man. Once you take pictures or like video, they have different effects. Like, say if I take a picture of Neil, I could alter his body into his 15-year-old self. I could make your face. I could like color your beard like darker and put an afro on you and make your face all cleaner, like looking like a movie star and shit. You could do that with that app, man. It's fucking nuts. And I was mad, but this morning they put it back on. But for TikTok, they're gonna have it up for what, 90 days. And so what Trump said was, okay, so well, I'm not gonna do his voice, but he did say that he's gonna be in talks with the owner of TikTok and talk about a 50-50 split.
that's crazy.
So he's gonna take a private company and try to get 50% for the US.
You know why?
Why?
Because remember this. Everybody who's making profit on TikTok,
Yeah.
they're not paying no taxes.
Okay.
So if they take profit from TikTok, they're not just getting what do you call that shit? The endorsements of advertiser, right?
Yeah.
They're also getting money for the people who are making money, millions
Yes, they are.
of money, and making them pay taxes. It's crazy that your business in your country is so fucking big that not a company, but a country.
A country.
A fucking country. Let me say this one more time.
Say it again.
Your business is so fucking big and profiting so fucking much
Bruh.
that not another company, but a whole country wants profit from you.
Bruh.
That's the crazy fucking part of this. And our advertising. Look, if you go online, we want them now and healthy, filthy, and because they know they're profiting a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And like FBI get to be in on it. They get 50%, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. Because, you know, they said that China is stealing data from the US, but what data are they stealing? Little young ass folks? What data are they stealing, really?
Man, they just want that profit because they get taxed. They want to tax these millionaires.
The one that do the Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, yep, they want that money.
Right. Okay. So fuck Instagram, Facebook, the Chinese products that we use every day. There's Chinese products that we use, man. How come you don't attack them? What the fuck is really going on here?
And here's another thing. This Chinese lady who I was just talking to.
Yeah.
Everybody's going. A lot of the Chinese are going to that red, whatever I told you.
Yeah, Red Note.
Red Note. She told me about it. Because I don't really keep up with social media.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, we all going to Red Note." You get me? You get me? Like that's what she said. She was like, and she showed me. And a lot of, I guess, maybe a few Americans are dipping in there. Maybe
I seen it. I tried it.
But that's where they're all going. And what America doesn't understand, kids who are already addicted to TikTok, it's like MySpace. Eventually something's going to crash and a new head will arrive. A new vehicle of social media is going to pop up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they're after that money. Remember, in my opinion, America is definitely a business.
It is. It is, man.
You can't even kill yourself. It's against the law. It is against the law for you to kill yourself. Why? Because they getting money off of your ass. So they like, you money. We need you to pay taxes and do all that. So we gonna make it illegal for you to kill yourself. Think about that shit. You get in trouble trying to kill yourself. You get a couple fines. They put you in their little crazy house, and then you right back in the work market.
Right.
We need that money, Jack.
Now, here's news for you about the business thing you just talked about. That senator, I forgot his name though. I really forgot his name, man.
Senator for what?
What's his name? I think
What, like state?
the congressman from Washington. I think Senator Rand Paul or something. I think that's his name. Okay, I could be paraphrasing it, but he was the one that started the TikTok ban, right? And then he invested in Meta. He invested, I think, $350 million on Meta. So that was started the TikTok ban. So people will go to Meta and deleting TikTok altogether, so the business will stay in the United States. He invests a lot of money in that shit. So, so he's probably stressing right now, like, oh shit, TikTok is back, but they still got 90 days for Trump and the Supreme Court to decide.
And Trump is a businessman.
He is.
He was like, look, I kept it around.
Yeah.
My son said
Yeah.
TikTok
Yeah.
is very popular. So what I'm doing, I'm saving it. And so everybody's like applauding, like, yeah, Trump. Byron. Nigga, you know what you're doing because you want that money. And your boss, because Trump does have a boss.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Every president has a boss.
I bet.
They're like, look, motherfucker, try that shit. Try to reel it in. You're good at business. Try to reel it in and tell them you're saving it. Put it on you. Say you're the one saving it.
Yeah.
But we want that money.
Yeah. Also, he said, TikTok. Well, I'm not gonna do his voice right now, but he did say that TikTok may help them win the election
Yeah, that's what
by
I'm saying.
36%. 36%. They trying to give me the virus. They trying to give me the virus, but they told me that 36% help me win the election.
And you know what? Like I said, I have my views on Trump. I'm not gonna talk about it right now. We did it before in
Right.
the earlier ones. I'm not all the way against him. Boom. But when he throw out numbers, a lot of times they're bullshit. He just be throwing them out. Because the numbers he throw out, if you notice, it's never like some low shit.
Yeah.
It's never like we barely made it. We did it by skinning our teeth.
By
It was
80%.
stupid. It's like we did it by 99%, which is the most ever in presidencies. You get me? Like, so it's always ignore the numbers because people like us in the world and not the world, United States. Like, we like to run with shit we heard on TV.
That's fucking right.
You get me? Nobody likes to look shit up.
Exactly.
Nobody likes to look stuff up, so we run with it.
The media makes it seem like
And the
that.
media too, yo.
They want to make sure everything's okay, but behind closed doors, that's shit
Right,
going
and that's
on.
why you got to be the one looking stuff up.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't, so they'll say, like, red wine, if you drink a little bit a day, it's good for you. It's like, I still be like, it'd be on the media who will say it.
That's right.
And shows. And I'm like, how is wine, unless it's all grape juice, that shit got alcohol in it.
That's true.
You get me? So, but people used to run with it, especially your alcoholics
That's
with
right.
wine.
That's right.
Don't tell me to stop. It's good for you. It's like, you get me? So
They say also unemployment is like down 34%. Like, and you, all of a sudden, hey, my homie got laid off, bro. Like,
yeah.
So
Look that shit up.
my advice to y'all, and I'm taking this advice too, is prepare yourself, man. Get a high income skill, study that shit, save up, get your stocks up, man. Get your stocks, man, and also invest in assets. Invest in real estate. Get prepared, because we don't know what's gonna happen like 4 or 5 or 10 years from now.
That I agree.
You know what I'm saying? So that's an advice for y'all.
And don't make it, because when some people wait until they like 56, and it's like, I don't think you're gonna be making your millions and
But-
being able to retire happy at that at that age.
Exact, man.
You're gonna be at Walmart saying, "Can I help you?" Welcome to Walmart.
Bruh.
Can I check your receipt? You get me if you're not prepared.
Yeah, I know some family members that is going through that right now. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say who it is, but she relies on Social Security, and that's it. She sold all her assets, her 401k back in the day, balled out for a couple of months, maybe, or a year. And now you see old people working at McDonald's, cleaning the toilets and shit like that. Like, yo, man, like.
And you ain't respected when you that old working at McD's by the young people.
Exactly. Getting your order wrong.
And then, to make yourself feel good, you gotta let everybody know what you used to do when you were like in your 30s.
Oh yeah, in my 30s back in the day, I used to order like right, but now you say I'm wrong.
Shut the fuck up and get me my patty.
Patty, this is in and out.
Well, know, and you moving slow, and people like push you out the way.
I know,
you know,
dude.
But that's and well, on that part, that's you gotta educate yourself and just do it.
That's right, man.
But, you know, so you won't happen.
And that's why we have this show right now to educate y'all. And because really, I'm not a fucking guru or anything, but I study, and when I do study, I write notes down and let y'all know. It's time to be, educated, like what Neil said.
And it's our mistakes.
Let's go.
Our mistakes can help you not to make that same mistake. I started saving when I was like 30 something.
Right.
But then sometimes you got to dip in it
I
because
know.
there's circumstances
I feel
in your life. But it can't be done if a person, like now, this one dude was telling me if you put $13 a day away.
Yeah. Every day.
Yeah, every day, $13 away.
Ooh, that's a good segment, man, right there. But
So,
go on.
Yeah, so that's thinking about the future, But right now, once again, going on Trump, it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. Because the bad part about parties is nobody wants to listen to what the other person has to say. And that's when Trump was in office. Nobody. It got to that boiling point that if you was a supporter or against him, it got to the point motherfuckers weren't even fucking with each other because even they were related.
Yeah.
Even they were related.
Yeah.
And that's the bad part because if you can't, let's say some stuff he's doing good, right? Let's say when in this term, right?
Yeah.
And you're so blinded about what he's doing good. And you're not hearing what the person is saying, and then looking it up to see how right they are about what he's doing. You're not going to grow.
No,
It's easy to say the bad shit.
On point. Yeah.
It's easy to say the bad shit.
1,000%.
I hooked a woman up with thousands of flowers, open the door, and be like, oh, thank you. But she'll give me a 20-minute lecture on the few mistakes I did, and not the 20 minutes lectures on the good I did instead of the bad I did. You get me, man?
That's right. That's fucking right.
You gotta do your study on the numbers he throws out. You gotta do your study on everything before you could even lash out. Because I'm not the biggest Trump supporter, but it's not like I'm 100% hatred on that guy. You get me?
Yeah, I'm neutral on that right now. Yeah.
And you just gotta just see where it goes. Then put your ideas and your dislikes or likes to what you see and what you've read and studied.
Yeah, because my mom and her sister, my aunt, they didn't talk for years because they didn't like, my mom didn't like Trump and my aunt did. So they had a little political argument and they didn't talk for a year or so. You know what I mean? Like, so like you said earlier, it made people divided. 1,000%, man. Let's get a boom, man, because that was a good moment. Jams. No, that was the wrong one. That was some gems right there, man.